Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us today for the TUS Dr. Harty Cup and Uí Mhuirí draws. First of all, I'd like to welcome Jimmy Brown, Vice President in TUS, and Colm Hayes, Chair, Munster Post Primary Schools. We'll start off with the Uí Mhuirí draw, and just to go through the rules for it. The four semi-finalists from last year's competition, St Brendan's Killarney, Tralee CBS, Hamilton High School Bandon and Skibbereen Community College will be seeded. Those four teams will be drawn first. The first team will go to Group A, second team to Group B, and so on. Once the seeds are done, the remaining schools will be drawn and they will fill Group A first, Group B first, Group C, Group D, and then back to A again. So the teams and the numbers are number 1, St Brendan's Killarney, number 2, Tralee CBS, number 3, Hamilton High School Bandon, 4, Skibbereen Community College, 5, St Flannan's Ennis, 6, Coláiste Spiridnave Bishopstown, 7, Coláiste Cullen Ballincollig, 8, Coláiste Creestree, 9, Clonakilty Community College, 10, St Francis College Rochestown, 11, Coláiste na Skellige, 12, Mercy Mount Hawk Tralee, 13, Public School Corkagreena, 14, Presentation Milltown, 15, School Public Slieve Luca Rathmore, and 16, High School Clonmel. So what we'll do is in the bag here in front of Colm are the 4 seeds. So Colm, if you draw the first number out of that bag and put it into the blue bowl, this is for first team in Group A.
Number 2.
So that's Tralee CBS. So Jimmy, if you want to draw the next one out of the same bag.
Number 4.
That's Skibbereen Community College. So they go into Group B.
Number 1.
So number 1 is St Brendan's Killarney. They're the first in Group C. And finally, Number 3 is Hamilton High School Bandon, first team in Group D. So now Colm will draw first from the second bag, and this is the first team to join Tralee in Group A.
Number 5.
Number 5 is St Flannan's.
Number 14.
So 14 is Pres Milltown, going to Group B with Skib.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Coláiste Cullen Ballincollig in Group C with St Brendan's.
Number 8.
And number 8 is Coláiste Creestree. They're in Group D with Hammies. Yep.
Number 9.
So number 9, we're back to Group A, and number 9 is Clonakilty Community College.
Number 10.
Number 10 is St Francis Rochestown in Group B.
Number 12.
And number 12 is Mercy Mount Hawk Tralee in with Group C with St Brendan's and Coláiste Cullen.
Number 16.
16 is High School Clonmel in Group D with Hamilton High School and Coláiste Creestree.
Number 15.
15 is School Public Slieve Luca Rathmore. That fills Group A, Tralee CBS, Flannan's, Clonakilty and Slieve Luca Rathmore. Yeah, Jimmy?
Number 13.
13 is Public School Corkagreena. Go to Group B with Skibbereen Community College, Pres Milltown and St Francis College, Rochestown.
Number 11.
Number 11 is Coláiste na Skellige, and they go to Group C with St Brendan's, Coláiste Cullen and Mercy Mount Hawk.
And number 6.
And number 6 is Coláiste Spiridnave Bishopstown, who go to Group D with Hamilton High School Bandon, Coláiste Creestree and High School Clonmel. So that concludes the Uí Mhuirí draw. So what we'll do is we'll just take numbers 15 and 16 out of the green bowl. Perfect. And they can go back into the bag. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now we'll move on to the TUS Dr. Harty Cup draw. In this draw, there are 14 teams. So Group A and Group B are predetermined as groups of 4, and Group C and Group D are predetermined as groups of 3. So similarly to the Mhuiri draw, the 4 semi-finalists from last year's Harty Cup competition are seeded. They are number 1, St. Joseph's Tulla, number 2, Artskull Reach, number 3, De La Salle Watford, and number 4, Tulla CBS. And the remaining schools are number 5, St. Flannan's Ennis, 6, CBC, 7, Gaelclosh de Vera Monaster Tulla, 8, Middleton CBS, 9, Pobbleskull na Trinity Youghal, 10, St. Coleman's Fermoy, 11, St. Francis College Rochestown, 12 is Cashel Community School, 13, Nina CBS, and 14 is Our Lady's Temple Moor. So the 4 seeds will be drawn first. They will go to Group A, B, C and D depending on when they're drawn. And then we will follow on after that with the remaining schools. Group A and Group B will fill first as the 4 teams, and then the final Group C and D will be 3 teams. So if Colm, you want to pull first out of the blue bag, yeah.
Number 3.
So number 3 is De La Salle Watford.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Turles CBS. Yep.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Artskull Reach.
And number 1.
And number 1, last year's winner, St. Joseph's Tulla. Okay, so Colm, if you want to pull first.
Okay. Number 13.
So number 13 is Nina CBS, and they joined De La Salle Watford.
Number 11.
Number 11 is St. Francis College Rochestown. They go to Group B with Tulla CBS.
Number 5.
Number 5, Artskull Reach are joined by St. Flannan's in Group C. Last year's Dean Ryan final.
Number 8.
And number 8 is Middleton CBS, who go in a group with St. Joseph's Tulla.
Number 6.
Number 6 is CBC. They join Group A with De La Salle and Nina.
Number 9.
Number 9, newcomers to the competition, Pobbleskull na Trinity Youghal, go to Group B with Tulla CBS and Rochestown.
Number 12.
Number 12, Cashel Community School, fill Group C, Artskull Reach, St. Flannan's and Cashel, first group of 3.
Number 10.
And number 10, St. Coleman's Fermoy. So Group D is St. Joseph's Tulla, Middleton CBS and St. Coleman's Fermoy. The next team out now will be the last team in Group A.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Gaelclosh de Vera and Monaster Tulla.
And number 14.
Number 14 is Our Lady's Temple Moor. So they're the 2 draws done. Just to recap on the Harty Cup draw. Group A is De La Salle Watford, Nina CBS, CBC and Gaelclosh de Vera and Monaster Tulla. Group B is Turles CBS, St. Francis College Rochestown, Pobbleskull na Trinity Youghal and Our Lady's Temple Moor. Group C is Artskull Reach, St. Flannan's Ennis and Cashel Community School. And Group D is St. Joseph's Tulla, Middleton CBS, St. Coleman's Fermoy. So that concludes both our draws today. The other competitions have been drawn this morning and will be live on the website this afternoon. Those draws will be draft format until the CCC meets to ratify times and dates. The times and dates for the 16.5 hurling and under 15 football competitions, which start the 14th of September, they are formal, they are live. The remaining competitions, the senior competitions and the 15 hurling and 16.5 football are draft format. Will be circulated next week once the CCC ratify them. Other than that, just to say thank you to Colm and Jimmy and wish everyone the best luck in the next few weeks when the competitions begin. Thanks a million.
Thanks, Owen.